So the title we're looking at today is Man Like Water.
Right.
And when you first hear it, it feels unfinished, doesn't it?
It does. It hangs there. Man like water.
Right.
What? It's a statement waiting for the rest of the sentence.
Exactly. And I think that's the whole point. The entire song is the mission to, finish that thought.
It's this beautiful extended allegory. It draws a line from the journey of water from a mountain spring to the ocean and maps it directly onto a human life.
And it starts hard. It's not gentle. Verse 1 gives us the sown cries to birth the spring.
And then right away, verse 2 mirrors it with two souls merging to create a child.
It's like it's saying both births are these huge, almost traumatic events.
Totally. And look at the pre-chorus. The water has the taste of thunder, and the child is smelling of rain.
They're born in the same storm.
Oh.
The same raw, elemental energy.
Exactly. Before either of them even starts their real journey.
Okay, so once they're moving, the parallels get even tighter. You have the initial spring, which is like the baby.
And then it grows into a fast mountain stream. Think of a toddler, just scattered energy running everywhere.
But then comes verse 3, the turbulence. The raging river.
Which is just a perfect metaphor for being a teenager.
Absolutely. The lyrics say it tears down rocks, and verse 4 links that right to young people who rebel, shouting at the world.
It treats that teenage angst as a necessary force. You need that chaotic energy to actually carve out your own path in the world.
But that speed can't last.
Yeah.
Eventually that energy shifts.
Right. It goes from velocity to volume. The raging river becomes a mighty wide stream.
Adulthood?
Yeah, in the senior years, the river stops fighting the banks because it's finally deep enough. It has its own power.
And the song says man wises up from their own failures here.
It implies that finding peace isn't about stopping. It's about, finding your flow. You stop fighting the current because you are the current.
Which brings us to the delta.
The end of the line.
For the river, the delta is where it all opens up and meets the sea. But in the song, it's clearly something more final.
It is. The lyrics are very specific. It's the place where rivers lose their names.
The end of the individual identity.
The ego dissolves into this vast, endless ocean.
And the whole time, you're listening and nodding along. Yep, I am the river. That's my story.
You're completely with it, and then the outro just pulls the rug out from under you.
Because it describes the water cycle. The water evaporates, clouds form.
The rain falls back on the mountains. A new cycle begins. The water gets to go back. It gets a do-over.
And right after that comforting thought, the song drops the hammer. It says, the dust of the universe creates new life, but
we will not return as water.
That's it. That one line. It changes everything.
It's the great divergence. Suddenly, the whole song isn't a comforting poem. It's an urgent warning.
Because water can afford to be reckless. It always comes back to the spring.
But we can't. Our journey is linear. It's a one-way trip.
So that chorus, the part about building bridges and behaving honestly.
It suddenly isn't just nice advice anymore. It's a deadline.
Wow. Yeah. We mimic the flow, the peace, everything, but we are denied the cycle.
When we hit our delta, that specific stream that is you, it doesn't get to go back up the mountain.
Which makes that line, find peace before he reaches his delta, hit so much harder.
You don't get a second lap.
So me like water is really just a temporary state of being.
We flow like it, but our ending is completely different.
Well, that is definitely the thought to carry with you. Since you don't get to evaporate and try again, make sure you're flowing the way you want to right now.
Couldn't have said it better.